everybody, John Pondrick with the Mojave Valley Daily News. This is Valley Voices, and I'm here, this is very exciting, the owner and head chef and janitor and
dishwasher,
HR and everything. Eric Fox, the owner of Pro-Fit-Kitchen. How you doing, Eric?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
All right, before anybody looks at our headline and says, hey, you spelled kitchen wrong, we did not spell kitchen wrong. That is the way he spells it, Kitchin. So,
yes.
All right. A lot of excitement, man. Whenever, I mean, we get a lot of restaurants in town, and people say, "All right, hey, this is going in, or that's going in, or whatever," and there's a brief excitement, on social media and that. For some reason, it is blowing up about Pro-Fit-Kitchen.
That's great. I love to hear that.
Every day there's something on there. So we're gonna dig a little bit into Eric's background and what's different about Pro-Fit-Kitchen. I know that when it first come out, we heard a lot of the healthy food alternative and that, but that just kind of scratches the surface, huh? So, let's start with your background. You're a local guy.
Yeah. Actually, I was born in Ohio, and my mom and myself moved to Las Vegas for a short stint, and then we moved here to Bullhead in '84. So I've been here
You're just a little guy.
Yeah. I was. I think I turned 13 when we moved here, and my mom worked at Jerry's Restaurant, for those who remember that back in the day. And I went to Mojave High, but I've been here pretty much my whole life. I had a short stint in Las Vegas, but I worked over at Harrah's Casino for about 18 years.
Oh, well.
I actually worked at Jerry's Restaurant. I started there as a dishwasher on Graveyard when I was like 14 years old. So, I've been in food and beverage my whole life.
Are you washing dishes up at your place?
Yes, I am.
What, did you think you'd stop now?
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
I'm really good at it now.
I've had many years to perfect it.
All right, so was it over at Harrah's then that you got into the food service kind of stuff?
Well, actually, no, it was, believe it or not, at Jerry's Restaurant. So like I said, one thing a lot of people don't know about me is I dropped out of school in my freshman year, and I started working on Graveyard to help support my mom. And just after a year went by, I had a car, I had credit card bills, I never went back, but I remember washing dishes, and I would always watch the cooks on Graveyard, and it would be like, wow, these guys are phenomenal, the way they can, put plates together, and it just got me excited. So next thing I know, I wanted to do that, and I worked there 10 years, and then I went over to the casinos, became a chef, and started doing ice carvings, worked in all the different types of restaurants. Yeah, I'm published as an ice carver. So I just love the creativity of being in a kitchen.
Are you still down to do ice carvings?
Yeah, actually, I got a request to do one for a wedding that's coming up in a couple months. I still have all my tools, and I think I'll start getting back into it.
John, you seem interested.
Awesome
Do you want to?
You're right.
Do you want an ice sculpture or?
I don't think that's a good idea. I'll start with how about I start with an ice cube,
There.
and then I'll work up from
There
there.
you go.
No, but we get people all the time asking for something completely that you don't hear of very often, and ice sculpture is one. Now I know if somebody asks.
There you go. Right.
All right.
Yeah.
So at what point? Let's talk about the concept of Pro-Fit.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, we would hear that this new health food store is coming. And as soon as you start saying health food, I think that turns a lot of people off, although we got a lot of people coming in from California have been calling for whole foods and some of the more healthy food choices. So I would think that market is there. But I think, like we said before we started here, that just kind of scratches the surface of what Pro-Fit-Kitchen is. So tell me what the concept is of it. How about that?
Okay. So, to step back just for one more minute. So during my career, I've opened up 22 different concepts of restaurants, right? For other people, a lot through Caesars Entertainment. The last one was Hell's Kitchen up in Tahoe. I overseen that one. A couple restaurants for Guy Fieri. So I have an extensive background in learning different concepts. So I kind of, when I thought about this place, I wanted something unique, I took all those 22 concepts and all those years and kind of put something together. But again, growing up here, I knew our market. I knew what people were looking for, what we didn't have, because I grew up here. And one thing, I mean, we have a lot of great restaurants in town. I mean, a great variety of them, but there is nothing like Pro-Fit because, again, we're a healthy lifestyle kitchen, right? So the concept came up with, what do I want to open and what would make an impact on the community, a positive impact? And I couldn't think of any other concept except something that's healthy, that is sustainable, that people will navigate to and make as a part of their life. You know, it's a lifestyle change. But it's something you can stick with.
Yeah, and it's a healthy alternative to some of the other things that we do every day.
Right.
Right. When you talk about healthy, there's a bunch of different ways you can go. You can go, there's low cal and low fat and low carb and all these things. You guys kind of cover the whole rainbow of things, huh?
Right. Yeah. And again, that's one of the things that I focus on. I didn't just want to be, and I'm glad you brought that up because there is a misconception of healthy. We're not just tofu and bean sprouts.
And when I heard there's a health food restaurant, I'm like,
that's the first thing people think about.
Yeah.
Right. And definitely. And, you know, maybe I got to look at my marketing a little bit differently, but, you know, I always say health starts in the kitchen, and it doesn't have to mean tofu and bean sprouts and things like that. I mean, we got a muscle recovery burger that's 2 5-ounce bison burgers with sautéed onions, low-fat cheddar cheese, and sweet potato fries. I mean, how much unhealthy can you get from that?
All right, you guys can finish this up, right? I'm leaving.
Mike's nodding his head over here like, that sounds really good.
It does sound good.
Exactly. So the whole idea behind healthy is everybody's idea is different. Everybody's goal is different. I'm there to cater to everybody and their goals. So, for example, what makes us healthy? All of our food is non-GMO, hormone-free, and ethically raised. Our chicken comes from Redbird Farms outside of Phoenix. The farmer's name is Alan. I mean, that's what we deal with. So when I order it, he does his job and sends it to me. So it never hits a freezer. So you're not going to get product like that around, right? Same thing with our bison. It's natural. It comes in bulk. We make our own patties. Our turkey is 90% turkey, 10% duck fat. So we put a lot of love into our product to make sure that what you're getting is wholesome.
All right, so let's talk about that a little bit more.
Yeah.
You talk about making your own burgers. So because all these things are fresh ingredients and then you work it from there, you can also say, like if I came in and said, hey, I really would like to have a burger, but do you have anything low carb, or do you have any, instead of a bun, what can you do? You can tailor these things because you're doing that.
Exactly. So one of the things that I let people know is when you come into our restaurant, when you order something, it is going to take a couple more minutes. We are categorized as a quick service restaurant, but we're not a fast food restaurant. So if you come into my kitchen, nothing is hot, nothing is prepared. We cook it to when you order it. So to that point, our menu is 100% customizable. It's perfect. So whatever goal you're on at the time, whether it's, and if you have any type of autoimmune diseases, we focus on that with celiac disease, diverticulosis, any of that stuff. If you're keto, if you're carb cycling, all these things are great because you can look at one of our products and say, I love that, but I don't want the brown rice or white rice. Can I get cauliflower rice? A lot less carbs. Or I'm on a keto diet. We have a bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah. I had this. I'm telling you, he's going to make it sound amazing, and he's still underselling it. It was so good.
It's a keto bacon cheeseburger wrap, but the wrap is a mozzarella tortilla that we cook to order and roll everything up in this thing, right? But we can also make keto out of any of our bowls. I mean, you can look at any of our product and tell us what you want or what you don't want, and we customize it to you. Yeah, that's what's so great about it.
I think that's awesome. You're not going to one of these big box restaurants and saying, all right, I would like this thing, but no bun.
Right.
You are saying, all right, make me something that is really going to seem like a meal for me, but changing it for gluten-free or keto or whatever. One of the things you'd mentioned was allergies. Is that food allergies, nut allergies,
Yep.
those kinds of things?
Food allergies. So, first of all, I want to say, my manager, Tanya, and she's phenomenal, and my team is phenomenal. And I bring that up to this point now because they're really focused on this stuff, and it's great. So it's like, hey, we got a nut allergy. Everyone change their gloves. Everyone get new tongs. Don't put this over by me. I'm going to do this plate. And it's like, wow, that's phenomenal.
That is.
If our guests would see how they react to stuff like that, because we really care and want to make sure that we're there to take care of our guests. But yeah, we focus on the nut allergies, soy allergies, eggs, dairy, all that stuff. You just tell us what any type of issues you might be having or challenges, and we cater to you.
It strikes me when you were talking there that it sounds kind of like I just walked into my kitchen and said, you know what, here's what I need, but I need to change this to this. And
Yeah.
I got to change
John's
this
like,
to
hold the
that.
pickles, hold the lettuce, special orders, don't upset us.
That's right.
But that's awesome that your staff is so well educated that they know as well that, all right, these are the things we need to change. You don't have to
Yep.
tackle you every time somebody makes an order and says, what are you going to do?
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I've learned, and definitely I'm nothing without my staff. I mean, my staff takes care of all the stuff. They're the generals out there in the field taking care of our valued guests. So I empower them to make decisions. I love that.
And if you go in there, it's pretty obvious because everyone is happy. And it's hard to find a place, or especially a restaurant, where you walk into a restaurant and everyone's got a smile on their face and they're happy to help and all that.
Right.
That's
It's hard
pretty
to keep
obvious.
all the soldiers happy.
That's right. Go walk through the.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Everyone here is so happy. Meal prep. You guys are doing meal prep.
Yeah. So one of the things I thought about with this concept when I brought it here is how can we positively affect the community via food and beverage, right? So one of the things is being able to customize our product to anyone that just walks in the door, right? And that's one of the reasons I came up with the meal prep, because meal prep solutions, it is so hard nowadays. You might be able to skip out and be able to get a nice healthy lunch, but what do you do for breakfast? What do you do if you can't skip out for lunch? What do you do for dinner? You got kids, you got errands to run, you got all these things going on. I wanted to make something that was easy for our guests to stay on track. So we created this menu prep solution, very easy. You pick your protein, you pick your carb, you pick your veggies, if you want nuts and seeds or sauces, all on the side. Pick it up, 24-hour notice, and it's all portioned out for you. It's all weighed, it's all clean, no salt. I don't have any spices. I let the food speak for itself. And I've had a couple people ask me, why don't you just have like 5 or 6 meals already prepared for people to come in and create or buy? And again, if I do that, I'm not taking care of my guests, because like you're on a goal right now, but next week your own goal might change, and I need to be able to stay up with you.
Right, and if I am picking off your menu and I am tired of the things on your menu and I really would like to have some pork or some whatever, that's something that maybe we can work on from there. So that's great.
Yes,
we
we don't have pork,
Yeah,
but that's okay. I give
all right.
Yes.
Yeah,
No bacon?
Yeah.
turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon. So you can. Is it something where somebody can say, "All right, I need 10 meals for the week,"
Yes.
and make them up fresh? They take them home, refrigerate them, do whatever they need to do with them there.
Yeah. So what we see right now, what's happening is a lot of people are ordering like Monday and Tuesday for their work week, and then some people are ordering Friday for their weekend, so they don't have to spend time in the kitchen. And then the other thing I found out, people are ordering on Friday because they're going camping or they're going out on the boat.
That's a neat idea.
And these little meal containers, they just throw right inside of their coolers, and they're completely cooked, ready to go,
that's a good
wholesome,
idea.
clean, and you don't have to worry about a bunch of cooking. So it really helps people stay on track.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you guys are up here in the Riverview Mall. You're
Yep.
in the old firehouse that was there for years and years next to Peoni's.
Mm-hmm.
Firehouse used to do breakfast and lunch, but they didn't do dinner, but you're doing all 3 meals.
Yep. Yeah. So we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We open up Monday through Friday. We're open up at 7 o'clock, so anyone wants to come in, get some nice coffee, juices, a protein shake, or some breakfast, we're there. We're also open for lunch and dinner. We close weekly at 8 o'clock. So,
Okay.
yeah.
When you say breakfast, what kind of things do you have? Same thing?
So the breakfast is, again, very clean, very nice. We have avocado toast. We have a fiesta burrito with bison. We have a breakfast sandwich with a plant-based patty, Impossible Burger patty. We have some great pancakes, multi-grain, and we make all of that stuff fresh, too. So, but the other great thing is we have great fresh-pressed juices. We have we have nitro coffee, and we have a local roasted bean out of Flagstaff that we use for our coffee that we grind. So we have some really good product for breakfast, right?
Wow.
Not to mention protein shakes. You want to get your day going?
And I can vouch for him. Those are really good.
You've had the protein shakes?
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Very good.
Right.
Addicting good.
Try the protein iced coffee next. We make it with nitro cold brew coffee.
Okay, we'll try that.
Yeah, that's my jam right there.
That
There
is
you
more,
go.
That is more your
And-
style, yes.
And protein
Yes,
loaded.
60% less bitter than brewed coffee,
That sounds good.
right?
Where's Nitro out of? I've heard of them before, but I
Well,
don't know
nitro is the system that I use. So I use this bean called Arizona Graveyard. We grind it, then we put it in the walk-in and water and steep it for 24 hours. Then we put it in a keg and I pump nitrogen into it.
Yeah, like that's the way everyone makes their coffee.
Right?
What do you do differently?
Yeah. My son went down to my son Michael Fox. He's part owner in the business. He's
Wait, isn't he famous? Michael Fox?
Michael Fox. He is.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
now he is for
well, he's
sure.
gotta
But
be.
he's going through an apprenticeship to be a butcher, and he's going to come and start with us on the first of the month. But yeah, he went down and to a welding shop and got a nitrogen bottle, and they asked him, "What are you doing?" And he's all, "My dad's making coffee." And they're like, "Funny. What are you guys welding?" And he's like, "No, my dad's making coffee." They're like, "Yeah, okay."
amazing. No,
So
I
yeah,
gotta try it.
yeah, you definitely have to try
try
it
it.
It's
out.
That
definitely
sounds
a
good.
new one.
And
for
that's
me.
one of the things. When you come in, we have nitro coffee, we have some great refrescas, and we have stubborn soda. I don't know if you ever heard of stubborn soda.
They give samples.
So that's the thing that I love. I
I
give
do too.
samples to
Everyone.
everybody,
I saw that.
everybody, because I think it's phenomenal. Our stubborn soda, so it's a craft soda, but it's no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, and it's not sweetened with high fructose syrup. It's sweetened with organic cane sugar. It is the lightest carbonated soda you'll ever taste. When you taste it, you'll be amazed.
John,
It's
are you a soda
phenomenal.
drinker? I didn't.
Not really.
no.
Either am I,
Nah.
but
I mean,
How about you, Mike?
it'll
You
convert
like
you.
soda?
I mean, I'll put a little soda in my Captain Morgan on occasion, but
That's different, John.
That's after work.
Yeah, that's after
That's
after
after
work.
work. Right.
Usually,
One more thing. We wanted to say you have a ribbon cutting coming up.
yeah.
Yes.
And I
yes.
wanted to promote
Grand
that a
opening
little
and
bit for
ribbon
you. So
cutting,
tell them about that.
Yeah, so real quick, we actually opened up the doors 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
We just one day decided to open up the doors when we felt ready. I didn't announce it, didn't market it, and the main reason is because I wanted to make sure my employees were set up for success. So we had 2 months to learn, to train. We actually changed our menu a couple different times, a few items based on guest feedback. I love guest feedback, but now the time has come. So May 20th. Just next week at 4 o'clock, we're doing our ribbon cutting and grand opening. So I hope everyone comes down there to support us and check us out and try some great, wonderful food.
Well,
Yeah,
we're going to be
I-
there. We're going to do a live with them, right?
Yes, we
Yeah,
are.
we're
I think it's awesome that you had a 2-month soft grand opening, just letting people come in and let's get things worked out and let's see what the customers' feedback is. And it's still been through social media. You're rampaging through it the way that people are talking about how great it is. I know that nearly everybody in this building's been up there at some point. And I loved it. It was so good. It was so good. Congratulations to you, man.
Well, I appreciate it
That's
very
awesome.
much. Thank you.
We got anything come through on questions or comments, Jeff?
Oh, people were just saying how much they love the place. A couple people want to know where it was. I put that in the chat forum. Only place that in Bullhead that does meal prep.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have indoor seating, outdoor seating, pickup. You can reach us at Pro-Fit-Kitchen.com. Check out our website. We sell gear. We got some supplement lines and retail, and you can order your food to go.
Can people order their meal prep through online, or do they need to come in or call? Or?
Right now, the meal prep needs to be done in the restaurant. We're working on it to get it on our website, but as you can imagine, there's 1,000 different combinations to
I
a
would
meal
think that'd be
prep.
hard.
But everything else is on there. We even got one tab on there called Fitness Junkies. So if you're done at the gym and you need a quick protein shake or something, you can order it, have it ready, walk in, grab it, and go.
So good.
We're trying to make everything convenient and just great for all of our guests.
Yeah. So you have some special nutrition needs. You have a special diet.
Yep.
You have allergies. You have autoimmune. Whatever you have, go up there, meet with Eric, tell him what's up. Or what's your
Tanya.
Tanya?
Yep.
And
Yeah, we'll take care of you.
Have him work it out for you.
Yeah.
You'll feel a lot better after you eat his food. I'm going to tell you right now. I told you that.
No nap needed.
No nap needed.
No,
You'll have
that's
energy.
true. You're
Yes.
ready to go
Yeah.
back to work.
You will.
Well, we appreciate it, and it's been awesome to see the feedback that we've been seeing as far as people digging Pro-Fit. Congratulations, and we'll be up there
Appreciate it.
next week for your big grand
Yeah,
opening.
looking forward to it. Yeah, definitely.
All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in, and go check them out. We'll see you.
Have a great day.
See you guys later.